Well, kia ora and good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Harcourt's Holmwood auction rooms. I am Daniel Pengelly. I'm one of the auctioneers working here this morning. I welcome you in, our fellow auctioneers. I've got Bridget Andrews, give us a wave, Bridget, and Kyle Siebert will be taking care of you today. And it's my honour to welcome you here on behalf of Tony Jenkins, our Managing Director here at Holmwood. Now, before we get into the formalities of the auction itself, we actually have a charity auction this week. It is this lovely little man here. His name, I believe, is Henry, and we are auctioning these off towards Gumboot Fridays. So all proceeds from the sale this morning goes to that charity, and the direction is simple. I'll nominate the sums that I'm suggesting for the bidding, and you just put your hand up if you want to bid that, or you can yell a number and I'll count that as well. So without further ado, for this cute little bear, is there $50? Luke, welcome in at $50. Is there 100? 200. Lynn, welcome in at 200. 300. The kids in the front at $300. Is there 350? Just because they're kids, don't stop. Come on, let's go. It's for charity. At 300, is there 350? 350. Oh, you're bidding on yourselves. That is generous at 350. Excellent. Is there 400? Just for context, these have been going for about 600 or 700. 360. A bit early for 10. Give me 400, Bridget. 360. No, I'm not taking 10. Come on, 400. There we go, at 400. Is there 450? 450. Good work in the front at 450. I hope you've been shaking the tooth fairy for all the money at 450. Is there 500? Is there 500? First call at $450. Second call. Third and final time at 500. Tony Jenkins is in the race. That's the one to beat, kids, at 500. Is it 550? 550, yes. Good work at 550, lady in the front. Is there 600? Is there 600? 550 up front. 600. And I believe you're a Henry as well. At 600, Henry bidding for Henry. Is there 650? First call at $600. Second, third and final time at $600. I sell away, I pick up the hammer. It's going. Sold to Henry. Okay, everyone, that is your secret weapon. If you're wanting to buy a house today, sit in the front with some cute kids and nobody else will want to bid against you. I think that's a wonderful strategy. Right, to the formalities itself for our auction room. Now, I would like to take a moment just to thank our owners in the room this morning. Thank you so much for your work over the last 2 months. I know getting your house ready for open homes, cleaning it for photos, there's a lot to it. So thank you so much for your patience, working with our agents, and mostly choosing to work alongside our award-winning team here at Harcourt's Gold. Now, our team are here. Oh, thank you. Now, our team are here to assist you throughout the auctions. A bit of hush, please. I need to get through the formalities. It's very important. I want you to do this all properly. Now, our team are here to assist you today. I have Luke Jansen over to my right here. Give us a wave, Luke. He's our training manager. And I have Tony Jenkins just in that room there. Please wave them over. And we've got Nicola Cray floating too, our auction floor manager. If anything doesn't make sense, if you've got any questions, just wave them over. We're here to assist you today. Now, to the auction itself, you will have cited all the relevant paperwork and documentation for you to bid appropriately on each campaign. That's the title, the contracts from which we work, as approved by the Real Estate Institute of New Zealand and the Auckland District Law Society. Now, the auctions today, they are cash and unconditional. Our properties are being offered for sale today subject to reserve prices, so that if the top accepted bid matches or betters that reserve, why then you will be buying the property. Now, as auctioneers, we may nominate the sums in which we raise the bidding. We also may refuse any bid if we do not deem it in the best interest of our owners. Now, in the absence of bidding, we may choose to place a bid on behalf of our owners. If we do this, we will clearly let you know that we're doing it by referring to that as a vendor bid, or the bid is with me, and we will only do this below that reserve price that I just mentioned. Now, I do note we've got several agents in the room. They're here to assist people in their hopes of purchasing today. Please know that we've cited the relevant paperwork for them to do so appropriately. Now, one thing that people often don't know about auctions is that our owners may withdraw their property from sale at any point up to or during the auction. So my best advice to you is hold the winning bid or the top bid, so that if you're not the winning bid, that we'll talk to you first. Now, we may refuse any bid if we do not deem it in the best interest of our owners, and if there's any confusion, we will simply revert to the last undisputed bid before we then resume the auction. Now, the main thing that you're all excited about, when you win the auction at the fall of the hammer, we'll need you to join our agents to sort three things quite promptly. One is you'll sign that memorandum of contract and acknowledge you've received the approved REA guide. Two, you will transfer your payment of your 10% deposit. And three, you'll complete the GST information in Schedule 3 if needed. Those are the rules that we work to, are clear and transparent. Any questions at this point? You're all still with me? Wonderful. In which case, we move promptly into our first item on the catalogue today. 60. Yes. Oh, wonderful. Happy birthday. Are you going to lead us away, Tony? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Deb. Happy birthday to you. Hooray! Now, just to be clear, Deb, I did not tell Tony. Deb said that she would kill me if anybody did that, so I'm so sorry. That was nothing to do with me, Deb. Now, on to our first item of the day, 67 Matai Street West in Fendleton. I welcome up Paul Nichols and Jill Lang. They've been looking after you through this campaign. Now, the property itself, formally described as an estate in freehold, comprised of 516 square metres, more or less, on Lot 4, deposited plan 11952, all contained and described on that record of title that Paul and Jill have made available to you throughout the campaign. Now, settlement itself is proposed for Friday, the 8th of November 2024, or any other date mutually agreed in writing already with our owners. Now, I take it that you have read and understood further terms 23 through to 26. You bid, you buy on that basis. And that list of chattels, that remains unchanged. I do note there's an excluded chattel there, Paul, of that garden gate on the west side of the home. Now, the property itself. Now, this is a gorgeous street of homes in a wonderful location. Hagley Park, walking distance, Westfield Shopping Centre, mere blocks away. The gardens, they're private, they're lush, and they wrap around the house, and I can see why the owners have been so happy here for the last 22 years. You've got that double master bedroom ensuite on the main level, and upstairs I think you've got a second master really, with the walk-in wardrobe and the main access to the bathroom up there. You've got that wonderful sitting area at the top of the stairs, as well as that wee study nook hidden away behind the doors. You've got double garaging with shelving workshop, and you've got that rear door to the extra space and the sheds out the back. And of course, out the back, you've got the well laid out veggie beds. The garden has that cute pergola in the back corner and a covered porch, which I thought was just perfect for me. That's where you'd be putting on your gumboots out of the weather as you go out into your garden. The owner told me that they've lived their whole life within walking distance of this house. That's how much they love the area here. And of course, there's just, I could go on, double glazed fireplace, heat pump in the lounge and in the master. You've got wonderful amount of parking and garaging. But what you've come here is to have the chance to make this yours. So I'm going to open the bidding at $1 million on a vendor bid of $1 million. And I look for 50,000 on the rise. $1 million with me. Is there $1,050,000? Are you bidding again, Henry? I don't know if you've got this sort of money, mate. But one beer's enough, I think, for you. And $1 million on a vendor bid. I look for 50,000. 1,237,000. Jill, working with a buyer, hopeful. Good luck to you today at 1,237,000. A bold entry into the race. I look for, is there 1,250,000? 1,237,000. First time at 1,237. Second time. Third and final time. If there's not 1,250, then is there 1,240? Somebody got 3,000 for me? Once. Twice. Third and final time. Well, look, I think we're going to pause and we're going to have a conversation at 1,237. Absolutely on the nod from Paul. The auction is open and live, but I pause with our top bidder to have a conversation, and let's see if we can get a house sold this morning. And we will be back with you very shortly with our next item in the catalogue. Kia ora and good morning, everyone. I'm just going to move forward one in the catalogue to 6 Meldrum Place, and we will be back with our Warwick shortly. Now, 6 Meldrum Place in Bishopdale, bought to the market by Libby Laidlaw to my right and Ash Sutherland Todd. The property itself formally described as an estate in freehold, comprised of 635 square metres, more or less, on lot 13, deposited plan 36695, all contained and described on that record of title that Libby and Ash have made available to you throughout the campaign. Now, the settlement is set down for Friday, the 29th of November 2024, or any other date mutually agreed in writing with our owners already. Now, I take it that you have read and understood further terms 23 through to 26. You buy on that basis today, and that list of chattels, that remains unchanged. I will just note that there are excluded chattels of the pot plants and the 2 and 3 tier. Thank you, Jim. Thank you so much. Well, look, I was trying to be polite, but that doesn't hold you back, so I like it. So the excluded chattels are those potted plants in the 2 and 3 tier storage racks in the garage and the garden shed. Now, let's take one last look at the property itself. Gosh, Wisteria Lane, eat your heart out. Welcome to wisteria-clad Meldrum Place. Those 2 wisteria vines, you can see them just in full bloom for the spring open homes, beautifully presented. Now, this the main word that I can keep saying about this home is pristine. Pristine section and a well-maintained home. The kitchen, the lounge, the dining, they all flow together with just enough separation so that people can be in the lounge watching movies while you're listening to your true crime podcast while you cook dinner in the kitchen. The bathroom, that's immaculate. The windowsills are clean and bright, and what a great surprise to have 4 bedrooms on offer in this location. The lawn, the gardens, they're edged, weeded, watered to perfection. I could not spot a single plant out of place. You've got a great size section for barbecues, for kids playing in the backyard, and of course you've got that wonderful garage, and I think there's vinyl or carpet that's just been put down, and it's all looking pristine. First home buyers would be blessed, I think, to have a home like this, or perhaps this is about your family and getting them into the school zone, in which case Burnside High is at your beck and call. Now, I'm going to start on a vendor bid of $500,000. $500,000 with me on a vendor bid, and I simply look for $20,000 to get yourself into Bishopdale. Is there 520? Well, you're all loud and talking before. Now that I go silent to listen to you, you go silent. 520, welcome in at 520. Best of luck to you today. Is there 540? Yep. 540, working with Libby there at 540. Good luck to you, team. At 540, do we come back at 560? And 560, 580, can I say? At 580, absolutely. 600 beckons. 600, absolutely. And 20, 620, and 40, absolutely. And 660. Some reference to a terrible New Zealand band, I should be saying, but I don't like them. So 660, 680, can I say? 670, also some groans there. I'm sorry, the 660 fans, but 670 with you. Do you keep going in the 20s? Stay strong. 690. 670 now. 670 against you. And 5 at 675, cutting me in half again at 675. And 80, absolutely, and 85, can I say? Getting into Bishopdale, 4 bedrooms. There's a lot on offer. Got the whole team there. Seeking advice. Phoning a friend. At 680. And 681. Another 5 at 686. 686 at the back. First call at 686,000. I might need some instructions, Nicola. At 686. Surely you go 690. We're on the market. Very exciting at 686. I sell away unless I see further bidding. Is there 690? To get into Bishopdale, Burnside High Zones. All the gardening done for you. First call at 686 with you, team. Second call, even for $500. For $500, I would... 500, absolutely, at 686. 500 is at 690. 688. Those lucky numbers on the end at 688. 688 here. Fought well. Still got 690 in my head. Thought we'd get there. First call at $688,000. Second, still time for anyone else to come in and enter the race. Third and final time. It's 500. Oh, absolutely. We've got the strategy there. At 688, 500 is at 690. Another 5,000. Oh, another 500. Oh, God. You need to be bold to win this, team, at 689. This is just going to carry on for another 8 minutes like this, I reckon, at 689. I would have gone for the 5,000. It's not too late. At 689, all done? You sure? You don't want to put in another 500? All right, you fought beautifully. Keep working with Libby. She's going to find you a home. At 689,000, I scan the room once, twice, third and final time. Team, you've done it. Congratulations. It's going, sold. Congratulations to you. Congratulations to our former owner, and we will be back to Warwick in a moment. If I could have your attention, please. I'd just like to take you back to 67 Matai Street, West in Fendleton. We paused some time ago on a live bid of $1,237,000. We've had some conversations, and I'm very excited to say our owners have exercised their right under clause 2.6 of the contract, and they have withdrawn and sold their property. Congratulations. It's been sold for $1,245,000. Congratulations to our owners, the end of a tenure, and congratulations to our new owners. And I will pass to Mr. Kyle Siebert for Warwick Road that you've been patiently waiting for.
Thank you, Dan. And all right, ladies and gentlemen, a very good morning. If you are just joining us here at the Holmwood Auction Room, welcome. It's great to have you with us. Welcome as well to those at holmwood.co.nz. Usually a fair few hundred people streaming online. We appreciate you joining us. The next property on offer is a beautiful offering in Swannanoa. But before I get to that, just very quickly, if you've got a rental portfolio or you are just starting out in that process and you need some advice on what makes a good rental, what makes a good tenant, what looks like a good return, then please look no further than our rental property expert, Lynn Cawthorne. Folks, You will not find a better source of free coffee, so please give her a call or come and have a chat to her today. She is a wonderful asset in our team, and she will be to you as well. So don't hesitate to talk to Lynn. We certainly love her here. So 67 Warwick Road in Swannanoa, brought to you by to the market by Marie Sherry, of course, from our Island 2 office. Marie, I know you've had a great time marketing this home. It is such a wonderful spot. The contract refers to a freehold title. A whopping 5,279 square metres, more or less. Your settlement date, the 24th of January 2025. That being a Friday, you might be working to a pre-agreed date. Now, Marie offers you the 3Ms, Millfield subdivision, sought after, prestigious subdivision. This may well be one of the last opportunities to buy and build in this community. The Mandeville community, just a fabulous, fabulous neighbourhood. What a great township. I went into the supermarket. The prices are pretty low and the service is just wonderful. What more could you ask for? And then, of course, the 3M, a massive section. Folks, your vision here, you've got so much room to work with, but the fundamentals are also sound. You've got that beautifully planted perimeter, the generous man cave, of course, the 128 square metre 4-bay shed. That has been a wonderful place for our current owners. It is warm, it is dry, it feels just like a home, and I just think you'll be most impressed if you haven't been there upon inspection. A consented bathroom, and then look, to a city slicker like me, an in-ground septic tank and 24-metre deep bore. I don't know what the heck that is, but I know that it represents an easier start for you and your new lifestyle. All that's left for you to do, folks, is just to design something and then go ahead and build it. 30 solar panels above you, just make the cost a little bit cheaper. What more could you want? Marie, let's get underway and identify the new owner here at number 67 Warwick Road in Swannanoa. Bidders and buyers, I look for an opening bidder offer. Who starts us away? Who lunges for the keys? At 67 Warwick Road. If you don't, bidders and buyers, I will. Is there an opening bidder offer? Now's the time. Auction, best place to buy. All right, then a vendor bid at $550,000. Bidders and buyers, nice and easy at $550,000. I look for $570,000 on the rise. The bid's with me at $550,000. Once called at $550,000. Second call. Third and final call at $550,000. Another vendor bid then at $575,000. I see a good property person right here. Sir, are we bidding? At $575,000, a lot of land at this level. Vendor bid at $575,000. Bid me $600,000, ladies and gentlemen, and we'll have a conversation. At $575,000, first chance. Second call. Third and final call at $575,000. All right, Marie, I don't see any unconditional bidding here today, but what a great opportunity for the wider conditional market. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to increase that bid to $600,000 and pass the property back to Marie. It is clearly not for sale at $600,000, but interest north of that, please call Marie. Let me remind you what's on offer here. A massive parcel, a beautiful, beautiful community, and just an easy commute into Christchurch as our city continues to develop. A land parcel like this just makes absolute good sense. We are talking somewhere in the region of 100 and something per square metre. It's a no-brainer. Bidders and buyers, give Marie a call. You'll love that shed and everything that's inside, and access is easy. Make the call, you won't be disappointed. Property's passed in, and we're back with you soon.
Have your attention, ladies and gentlemen. Let's move on to our next auction. It's an absolute pleasure to be up here for 1/67 Cox Street in Maryvale. Lucy Woodley, in this lovely glamorous dress here, has been in charge of looking after this property and has done a superb job at bringing it to the market. Always lovely working with you, Luce. I now draw your attention to the contract. 1/67 Cox Street is more formally described as a cross-leased freehold parcel, 1/3 share in 657 square metres, more or less, and certificate of title CB 32F518. Now, settlement date is set down for the 6th of November 2024, unless you're working to a pre-arranged date, and the chattels remain the same as per the contract. Now, I trust you have read and accepted the terms and conditions of the contract, making note to clauses 23 that this property is being sold on an as-is, where-is basis. Well, what a spot here, ladies and gentlemen. You won't need a car living here because everything's right at your doorstep in this prime location. I visited last week. I entered through that lovely courtyard. I was impressed by the beautiful, well-established garden. You could tell that a lot of time and effort has gone into that garden. In fact, it has been 30 years' time and effort. Inside the floor plan, it just works so well. I love the charming wooden ceiling and there's exposed beams. The kitchen, it flows so nicely through to that living area and that conservatory with those doors opening out to that courtyard. A perfect place to relax and unwind. Upstairs, you've got the bedrooms and another living area which could be used as a rumpus room. The current owner used it as an art room. What a beautiful place to relax and do some art with those doors opening out to the balcony. The location is just blue chip real estate, ladies and gentlemen. There's so many wonderful places to eat, walk, shop. There's wonderful schools nearby. It's all here at your doorstep. Maryvale has always been a desirable area to live, and it always will be. So after 30 years of ownership here, there needs to be a new name on the title. So I look for your opening bid, ladies and gentlemen. Does someone want to start me away at 1/67 Cox Street? A little bit more than that? Or could I suggest a number somewhere nice and easy to start? Is there 550,000? Surely there should be, everyone should put their hands up at that level, at 550. If you don't bid, I will, ladies and gentlemen. Is there 550? All right then. 550, welcome in down the back, bidding one of my colleagues there, at 550,000. 570 now with Benita down there with a buyer. 590, at 590. Will you take me through to 620, Benita? At 590, first call. Second call, I invite anyone back in. Third, 610 I have now, at 610. Someone want to, 620? 630, great bid, at 630,000. Who wants me to take me to 650? 640, what's it, 50 now? At 650,000. At 650, feel free to join in. Who knows when the next one will be? This is a prime location. 660 there, go 670. At 670, fast bidding here. 670, 680, 690 I have. At 690, 700 can I say? 700. 710. At 710. At 710,000, is there 720 or more perhaps? I place no limits. 720. 30 now at the back. At 730,000. 740 I have now. 50 I have now. Someone want to yell at 800 perhaps. At 750,000. Excuse me. 750 is the bid to beat. 755. Thank you.
60.
760. Thanks, Dan. That's all right. So 760 down the back. 760. 65 I have now. 70 now. At 70 I have now. 770. At 770,000. Is there 800? 775. 80 now. At 780. 780,000. This is the perfect one to renovate. You'll really reap the benefits. Blue chip location here in Maryvale. At 780, take me through to 800 perhaps. That may blow them away. First call at 780. Second call at 780. The bids against you down the back. Anyone else like to join in at 780,000? Third call at 780. Another 5 perhaps get you back in front. 780, you've come this far, back to open homes. Who knows when the next one will be? They don't come up that often, especially in this location. It's 780. 780, anyone else want to come in? Otherwise, I will pause the auction. It's 780. Benita, are your buyers out? You sure? Okay. Well, I am going to pause the auction. You're my highest bidder at 780,000. We're not quite there yet. The auction is still open and live. So we will pause the auction at 780,000. We'll be back to you shortly.
Just over there. All right, bidders and buyers, we move swiftly along now. We go to Russley, and it is number 32 Bentley Street, brought to the market by Koji So. She's a real firecracker from the St Albans office, and I know her clients appreciate her hard work. We've really enjoyed working with the owners of this home. It's been a happy time for them at this address, but times have changed and they are on the way out the door. So that gives somebody in this room or in the wider market a wonderful opportunity in this entry-level option in what we all know is a fabulous family-friendly location. It is a stratum in freehold. It is Unit 3, Deposited Plan 388911, and the settlement date to which you work, bidders and buyers, Friday the 1st of November 2024. You might be working to a pre-agreed date. Now, Koji, I know what we appreciate about this home, of course, is the permanent material construction. It is solid for your peace of mind. That beautiful, stylish central kitchen, just absolutely fabulous. A great place for morning tea or breakfast, and the living space, all really quite generous in size. The bedrooms, there are 3 of them, as well as a sleep out, and would you believe this, it is consented. I have never heard of such a thing. I know my colleagues in the room will chuckle because it's just quite rare. Tickety-boo, it's ready to go. You might look to rent that space out, or maybe it's a teenager's retreat. You've got a nice separate parcel of land here, and we know the benefits of this location. Just a hop, skip and a jump to KFC, Burger King, all of the fun at the Hornby Hub and beyond. And if you are travelling further afield, the airport is down the road as well. This is just a wonderful entry-level option. It just represents fabulous value. So let's get underway, Koji, here at 32 Bentley Street. You may return to your spot, and we'll get underway looking for the new owner at number 32 Bentley Street. Bidders and buyers, I look for an opening bidder offer. Who starts me away? Is there something maybe starting with a 4, just to kick things off? What do you say, bidders and buyers? Should be a sea of hands. All right, then, a vendor bid at $425,000. I look for $450 on the rise. At $425, the bid's with me, first call. at $425,000, second call. Third and final call at $425,000. I look for $450 now. All right, then another vendor bid at $450,000. I leave $475 to you folks at $450. The people watching this in Auckland are wondering where's the last digit on this price. At $450,000 once, twice. Third and final call at $450. All right, Koji, I don't see any unconditional bidding here today, but I know you've got people in the wider market to talk to. I'm going to increase that bid to $520,000, Amy. Ladies and gentlemen, interest north of $520, please give Koji a call today. I'll just remind you of what's on offer here. A 3-bedroom home with a consented sleep out, permanent material construction, a lovely garden space, absolutely room to add your own flair and your own value. But in this location, the upside is so obvious. Give Koji a call today. Access is easy, and you'll be most impressed upon inspection. Back with you very soon. Property's passed in.
All right, everyone, if I could have your attention, we move now to our next property in the catalogue, 129 Hamilton Avenue in Fendalton, brought to the market by the duo that is Paul and Deb Nichols. Now, the property itself, formerly described as an estate in cross-lease, comprised of a half-share in 1,437 square metres, more or less, on Flat 1 and Garage 1 on Deposited Plan 50826, on Lot 10 Deposited Plan 14000, all contained and described on that record of title that Paul and Deb have made available to you throughout the campaign. Now, settlement is proposed for Friday, the 31st of October 2024, or any other another date that's been mutually agreed in writing already with our owners. And gosh, that's really only a couple of weeks away, where maybe our new owners are already in the room and can be there shortly, Deb. That's exciting. Now, I take it that you've read further terms 23 through to 27. You bid, you buy on that basis, and that list of chattels, that remains unchanged. Now, the property itself, well, the main thing I thought is welcome to education country here on Hamilton Avenue. You're in Boys High Zone, Girls High Zone, Burnside High Zone, for Island Primary, Kirkwood and Cobham, and you've got the university within blocks. You've got the airport within 10 minutes drive. You've got Fendleton Mall pretty much within walking distance. There is a lot on offer. When you arrive at the property, you go up that drive and you're welcomed into that gorgeous lawn and courtyard leading into the house. You've got that wonderful light-filled lounge flowing into that open-plan kitchen and dining. You've got those good-sized bedrooms, that master with that little ensuite that is perfect. You've got parking spaces, you've got garaging, you've got a lot on offer here on Hamilton Avenue, but you already know that because you perhaps have fallen in love and you want to get yourself into this location. I'm going to start on behalf of my owners at $650,000. $650,000 on a vendor bid, and I look for $25,000. Often the person who starts the bidding is the one that finishes it. At $650,000, line in the sand, is there $675,000? Everybody waits. $650,000. Look for $675,000. 670, all right, not working with my 25s, but don't mind me, I'm just the auctioneer at 670. At 670, do you move me forwards in 20s? Is there 690? Paul, working with a buyer on the phone there. Wish them luck from me, Paul, at 670. Is there 690? All considered, all quiet. Well, look, I'll move then. If you're not going to, at 690 on behalf of my owners, 690 on a vendor bid. I look for 710. $710, thank you, Paul. At least somebody's getting busy today at $710. Is there $730? The wake-up call, trying to shake you into the bidding. At $710 with Paul, with his buyer on the phone. First call at $710,000. 20 on top. On top at $730, welcome in, working with Tanya Dench there. Good luck, team, at $730. Do you go $750, Paul? $750 without hesitation, absolutely. And 6, a bit early for 10, sir, respectfully. Would you go $770? Thank you so much. $770 with you. Is it $790, Paul? $770 at the back. $790, absolutely without hesitating. $810 all day long. At $810,000. Anyone else is welcome in at $810 at the back. $830, thank you, Paul. $830, bidding well. $850. $840, all right, I'll allow it now because I don't want to be mean to you because you look like a lovely couple. At $840. $850, there we go, right back. And $60, see, so you're there already anyway. We could have just got there quicker at $660. $860. Oh, sorry, gosh, going back to that band I hate. It's stuck in my head. At $860. $870 and $80, can I say? $880 there. Anybody else welcome in at $880 at the back? $890 beckons, Paul. Then it'll be your turn to go $900, I reckon. At $880. First call at $880,000. $890, there it is. And $900. Gosh, now we're getting into a rhythm. I like this. At $900, is there $910? Jill, I know you've got somebody on the phone. Are they interested to get into the race at $910? $910. Oh, there we go. I should have asked earlier. At $910, $920, can I say, sir? Maybe ask the boss next to you at $920. $920 with you. I look for $930. $930 with you, Jill. Working with your buyer, wish them luck at $930. Is it $940? No, I'll give you time to consider. You get 3 chances to make it yours at $930. First call at $930,000. Any more interest, Paul? Surely 940. Second call at $930,000. And 5? 935, absolutely. 935. Jill, do you go 940? It's a good move. I knew you shook your head, but I thought you weren't done. At 940. 940 with you, Jill. Oh, you've said that to me before now. I don't believe you. At 940 down the back. Give you a chance to reconsider for that extra 5. 940 with you, Jill. Paul, your bidder can sweep back in at any point at $940,000. First call. Second call at 940. Deb, I might need some instructions, whether we're pausing to have a conversation. And third call at 940. So a lot on offer, as I said, education, whether it's for you or your kids, or whether you're wanting to rent it out and provide people an opportunity to rent and educate their own kids, or if it's just future sale value at $940,000. Got my agents talking with my owners now, waiting instructions. This is giving you a little bit of extra time to consider than we'd normally have at $940,000. Quite the sought after street, Hamilton Ave. I would have thought you'd have a property down there, Lynn. Yep, absolutely, at 940. How do they rent on Hamilton Ave? Very well. So whether you're living there or renting, you're absolutely sorted. Is it the school zones or just the location that people like? Bit of both. Very good. Families and schools, looking at Hamilton Ave. Absolutely. At $940,000. Even for a 1 team. Very exciting news, Deb. We are on the market and we are selling. If I see no further bid, I'm selling away to Jill's buyer on the phone at $940, even for $1,000. $1,000 at 41. $941 with you, team. Great decision. Maybe the best decision you've made all year at $941,000. Jill, it's against you now. Rest assured, look, you can see the phone's down with Paul, so somebody else is out of the race. At 941 here. 945, Jill. 945 back with you. We're on the market. Is it 46? Give you time to consider. You're allowed to choose whatever you like. But I will keep asking to make sure I'm selling to the right person at $945,000 once, twice, third final time at $945, even for $500. You're saying no, ma'am, but I'm still seeing a glimmer in his eye, so I'm double checking. Checking with Tanya, seeking their good counsel. Counsel? Is that word? Counsel? Yeah, that's. Once. Second to last chance to make it yours. Third and final chance. 3 more. 3 more. And you said no to 500 before at 948. That's a power move at 948 and 50. Equally knocking out with the bids there at 950. What do we do, team? This is the last chance. You haven't spent any money yet, but now is the time where you're spending money or not. At 950. Would you make it 51? Or 53, sorry. I should stick with your 3s. That was a great bid. At 950,000 with you, Jill. I've got to give you guys warnings because you've changed your minds before, so I've just got to make sure. I don't want you angry at me after the auction that you didn't make it yours. At 950,000. Once, twice, third and final chance. Otherwise, I sell away. Can you live without it, team? Even for 500. You're all done. You've bid beautifully. Keep working with Tanya. She's going to get you a property. Unfortunately, it's not this one. I'm so sorry. But Jill, I believe it's yours. It's going. It's going. Sold for 950,000. Congratulations to our new owners and congratulations to our older owners. I know that they've had a wonderful tenure here, and I'll pass over to Kyle for Hackthorne Road.
Okay, bidders and buyers, thanks very much for patiently waiting. We go now to 83 Hackthorne Road in Cashmere. Reuben Bishop's from our Ilam office. She's had the great pleasure of working with our good owners for many, many years. They've been happy at this address, raised children here. It is just the most sensational opportunity in what we know is such a popular location. It is 83 Hackthorne Road, a freehold title, 916 square metres more or less, and Friday the 15th of November 2024. That is your settlement date. You may well be working to a pre-arranged date. It's a gorgeous character home. It was a winner with the NZ House and Gardens Awards for the interior. I have to ask, did the judges miss the exterior? Because that is equally as impressive. It's a beautiful character home towering over this freehold parcel. You see that outdoor entertainment space, expansive decking. You're able to enjoy barbecues and lunches, al fresco dining there while you take in those mesmerising views of the Alps and beyond. You can see there that flat lawn space at the bottom of the section. That's just ideal for some backyard cricket. And that impressive entranceway, the garaging. The home just looks remarkable in my view. Inside, beautiful. It's so exciting to enter a home and not be bored by neutral decor. I just think this has got so much panache, and it is also very, very practical. Its configuration is excellent, so if you choose to change the decor to suit your tastes, that's no problem at all. The fundamentals here are just so sound. The convenience of two separate toilets, the bedroom accommodation is ample. Most of the bedrooms get wonderful views of the city and beyond. The kitchen, stylish, really, really functional. I just think this is a wonderful home, and what a great way to move onto the hill. Ladies and gentlemen, I commend your bidding. Let's get underway here at number 83 Hackthorne Road in Cashmere. I look for an opening bidder offer. Who starts me away? Is there $1 million perhaps? Should be an easy bid in this location. Nice to see you. Hand in the air at $1 million. My lamplighter, good luck with your bidding today at $1 million. At $1 million I have now, I look for $1,025,000 on the rise. Don't let me limit you. At $1 million first call, twice the money now at $1 million, and third and final call at $1 million. I'm going to place a vendor bid, folks, at $1,025,000. I don't think that will surprise you. Encourage you to return into the fray at $1,050,000. At $1,025,000, the bid is with me. Not for sale at that level. Once called at $1,025,000. Second call. Would you bid me $1,050,000? On the nod at $1,050,000. $1,050,000 I have is there $1,075,000. Don't forget the Cashmere school zoning, the primary and the high school, highly sought after. Future Prime Ministers go to school there. At $1,050,000. Once called. Second call, third and final call at $1,050,000. Folks, look, I could and probably should vendor bid again, but you appear to be my only bidder at this early stage. Let's pause and just have a private conversation outside of the room. Not for sale at $1,050,000. If there is any change from buyers in the room, let us know. We are back with you very soon.
Right, thank you for your patience, ladies and gentlemen. I take you now back to 1/67 Cox Street. We left the lectern on a live bid of $780,000. We've had some discussions, some negotiations outside the room, and there has been an increase in that bid to $790,000. Can you confirm that bid, please? At $790,000 is the bid. Now, our lovely owner, Marie, has said, Bridget, I am happy with that. We are on the market and selling. So at $790,000, I look for any further bids above that. Otherwise, I sell away. I'll call it away 3 times. It's 790. 795. At $795,000, I have now. At 795, coming in late. Another one, perhaps. Get you back in front. 796. A 796. At 796. 796, I'll do the same courtesy for you at 796. First call. We're on the market, we're selling. 1/67 Cox Street. 799. At 799. Come back at 8. 799. Sounds like it's on special. At 799,000, first call. I'll take a 500. 799, 500 if you get your back in front. At 799, first call. On the phone over here. Second call, big decisions to be made here. 2 people wanting this property. Absolutely sure. At 799. Sorry, I'll give you a little bit of time. Big decisions to be made. At 799. Third call at 799. Great opportunity here. Right across the road from the mall. Walk to the mall. Lovely restaurants and bars in Maryvale. The Maryvale Harcourt's office is there, just down the road. Come on and say hi to us. All right. Permission to sell. I'll take another 500. 801. At 801 I have now. At 801,000, invite you back in at 802 perhaps or more. At 801,000. First call. Second call. 802,500. At 802,500 I have now. Are you sure? Absolutely sure? 100%? At 802,500. Second call. We're on the market and selling. Third call at 802,500. Or I sell away. Absolutely sure? All right, congratulations. I'm delighted to announce that the property is now going, sold at 802,500. Congratulations, commiserations to our underbidders. Congratulations, Marie. Oh, thank you. We'll be back next week. Oh, no.
All right, bidders and buyers, thanks very much for patiently waiting. To those at holmwood.co.nz, thank you as well for joining us. We left the room on a live bid at $1,050,000 for 83 Hackthorne Road in Cashmere. Reuben Bishops and the team working hard behind the scenes. My good purchasers, can I just confirm you've graciously agreed to increase that bid to $1,285,000 with a view to purchasing, and my good owners have said under clause 2.6 they want to sell to you folks. So they withdraw the property, and at $1,285,000 the property is withdrawn, and to Jackson and Jane, gone and sold. To our sellers, thanks so much for the opportunity. Honestly, stunning home. Please do renovate more and be in touch. All the best with your next chapter. To our purchasers, congratulations. Welcome to the Hills, and all the best with your new chapter. To those joining us online and here in the room, thanks so much. Tony Jenkins, our Managing Director, let's hop up here.
Yes, g'day.
Hey, great day in real estate, a good week in real estate. Please reach out, give us a call, right, Tony? It's the selling season, so don't hesitate.
Well done.
Thanks, Tony, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you.